All right, you made it to the last video in this series for creating your Partworks Toolpaths for running on the CNC. So let's talk a little bit about the saving of your toolpaths. One, when you save something, it's not as simple as a file save as. However, that does save your Partworks file, and you should do that to the computer. But in order to save what we created here in this 3D view, our toolpaths themselves, that's a separate saving option, and I want to talk about that here in this video. So first, let's go ahead and check the toolpaths that you have. So you have a profile toolpath, and you might have a pocket toolpath depending on the design of your project. We're going to go ahead and select whatever toolpaths you created, making sure they're checkmarked. If you have more than one profile toolpath, that means you probably did something wrong that you weren't planning on doing, which means you created an extra toolpath of whatever it is. Okay? We first need to delete something, and in that case, you should see your instructor for assistance. But if you're like me and you have your profile toolpath done, it's correct, you have your pocket toolpath if you chose to do that and it's correct, we can go ahead and save our toolpaths together. This is done under the toolpath operations. It's not at the top row like we found everything else. It's going to be found in the third row down. And you'll see a floppy disk icon. This is called Save Toolpaths. So we're going to go ahead and check this box, or click this icon, sorry. And then we're going to check the box that says Output All Visible Toolpaths to one file. What this means is if we were accidentally forgetting to check something, it wouldn't save everything here. And the reason we do that is because in this case I have multiple toolpaths, but if you only have one toolpath, that isn't going to be as big of a deal, but it's really important that you have your toolpath checked marked. Otherwise, it will not appear down here. Next, you want to make sure that your post processor does not get changed. Default option is inch, but sometimes when you scroll with your mouse or just scrolling on the computer, sometimes it gets accidentally changed to millimeters. So it's really important that it's in inches. Lastly, we're going to click the word Save Toolpaths. And when we do this, we're going to be looking for our flash drives, which we know is called Store and Go. And our folder is called, in this case, Mat1 Block 4. Could change depending on when you have me though. So we have Mat1 Block 4 selected, and now we are going to go ahead and put our file name in. Similar to when we downloaded our Onshape as a DXF and to bring into Partworks, everything that you put on the CNC or on the flash drive to run on the CNC must include your name and the part name. In this case, we know it's the coasters. All right, so Pratt coasters. And we're going to go ahead and click Save. Once this is done, it'll take 30 seconds or so to bring the code that the machine will actually read into the flash drive, and then we'll be able to export the flash drive to be used out in the shop. If you need help though with checking your toolpaths or saving, make sure you check in with one of your teachers, as this is a crucial step in order to being successful with your CNC phase of the project. Hopefully this was helpful, and if you do have any questions, make sure you check in with a classmate or your teacher.